trailer due to copyright strikes. We're just gonna cut from right here to where. Beep beep beep.
Today on the Morning Watch and Drop.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Morning Game and Watch Drop, episode 8. Sorry, Rob. This is Dom, and welcome back to the nerdy show about films and games and all that cool stuff. What you been up to, dude?
Watching some interesting things on television. Not television, my computer.
Now, before we get into the television stuff, we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
So I got this Red Bull at a gas station. And my fellow Mexican brethren were there getting, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning over here. Now, here's the thing. Do people say 10 o'clock in the morning, or do they say 10 in the afternoon?
It's not the afternoon. Afternoon.
So it's
anytime
12.
afternoon. So at like a minute after 12 is afternoon.
So when is evening?
Evening, about 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay, cool. So it's 10 in the morning,
Yes.
and my fellow Mexican brethren are over there getting nachos, dude. And I'm walking in. I'm like, I'm tired. I haven't had anything to eat. Came straight over here to do the show for you guys. And so I get myself, Red Bull and some powdered donuts. And then freaking Julio's over there getting nachos. He actually got himself 2 things of nachos. And if I know Mexicans, they don't share. So both of those were for him. So why would Julio be getting nachos in the morning, dude? Like, does he not understand? For me, that's instant diarrhea.
Okay.
Cheese,
but
instant diarrhea.
But the same thing could be said about you. And I know you are American. You're not. There's little Hispanic left in you there.
Yeah.
But you got powdered donuts and Red Bull, right?
Yeah.
Same argument can be made. I'm sure Paco was over there just like, doesn't that fool know he's eating like 12 powdered sugary donuts with jelly?
Here's the thing. Paco was over there getting himself a hot dog, dude.
As well as nachos?
No. That was Julio.
Oh, Julio. Okay.
Paco was over there getting a freaking jalapeno cheddar hot dog.
Maybe.
At 10 in the morning.
But maybe, now take it this way. Maybe they're going to save that food, hop in their car, go do work. By like afternoon, they're going to get in the car, eat his old hot dog, and he's going to have his nachos that he kept sealed up.
No. But here's the thing. You don't eat nachos 2 hours after you've drizzled the cheese over the chips.
True. Okay, and I know you wouldn't because you're very particular. But I'm saying it's not. There's how many people are on this planet? There's like 1 billion people on this planet. 1 billion plus people on this planet, right? Yes. You don't think one of them waits to eat his nachos cold with cheese on it?
Here's the thing. There's a couple things that some Mexican people get right, okay?
Yeah, okay.
1, it's sleep. And 2, it's food, all right? There's no way that this dude doesn't know, my nachos are going to get soggy. Like, you can hold tacos for a while. Yes.
Yeah.
You can hold fajitas and rice for a while.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well,
but
nachos, meat, rice, and tortilla.
But nachos, dude.
Yeah. I feel it because the chip's gonna get all soggy and it's gonna be cold cheese and it's gonna be a mess. But do you think maybe he's doing that because he has to work today and it's Cinco de Mayo? Does that have anything to play with it, or is it just?
Well, here's the thing.
A white person's
now
day
we're
to
filming
drink.
on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Could it be that Julio and Paco just thought, let's celebrate?
Yeah.
Let's get some nachos and
let's
some
spend the extra couple dollars and just go all out.
Well, here's the thing. Paco and Julio very well could have spent the little extra dollars and gone to Whataburger.
Oh yeah.
But they decided to go to their local racetrack and get themselves some nachos, jalapeno cheddar hot dog.
It's sad though.
Thanks for joining us here in the Morning Game and Watch Shop. Now, guys, this is a 4-part weekly show. It comes out Tuesday through Friday. Mondays is Comic Corner. If you guys like what you see, push that thumbs up button. If you guys have any comments or concerns, put them in the comments down below. Without further ado, I dropped my phone. So what you been watching, dude?
I've been watching. Well, let me tell you, man. I started talking about this on the Comic Corner cut that out, so it's gonna be on this one.
Well, it's still gonna be there, but
Yeah, okay.
So Dom got so excited about something that he bled it into Comic Corner, and it's supposed to be its own topic. So first topic of the day.
First topic of the day
is gonna be about American Gods.
Yeah.
So
which was it's based on a novel. It is adapted into a new television show as well as a comic book series, and I believe the comic book series is running through Dark Horse.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. There are only 2 issues in. They might be on the 3rd now because it's May, but I mean, it probably won't come out till mid-May. Cool thing about the show is that it's, I don't know, it blew my expectations away. I thought it was gonna be pretty lame. I watched it though, because it was just one of those things to watch at the end of the night, and I was thoroughly impressed. It was really good.
Dark Horse, yeah.
Yeah, it's got some interesting actors in there. Mr. Wednesday, I can't remember the name of that actor. You want to look that up real quick?
Yeah, right here now.
Okay. I'm not familiar with any of the other actors in there so far, but
Mr. Wednesday, it's Ian McShane.
Ian McShane he's been in a lot of different things. I think he was in the show Deadwood as well.
This girl looks very familiar. Anyways, yeah, keep going.
Great actor. He plays this god, an old god from like the old pagan religions, and like it's building up for basically what I believe is, if I'm correct, if they're gonna follow like along with the book, the old gods of the old world are gonna go. They're trying to fight against the new gods. So Mr. Wednesday is trying to get all the old gods together, so that they can go against the new gods, like from the new religions and stuff.
So these gods, they have powers. Mm-hmm. What kind of powers do they have?
It's kind of tricky. Mr. Wednesday hasn't really shown his powers.
But he's a god.
Yeah, he's a god.
Okay.
And there's a scene in there which it was probably one of the best scenes. I mean, the whole first episode was just great. It was bloody. It was totally crazy fantasy. Just everything about it was pretty awesome. The main protagonist, Shadow Moon, gets out of jail. He meets Mr. Wednesday. Mr. Wednesday tries to convince him to work for him because he's got nothing to go back to, basically. His wife dies. So he basically is at this bar. He's like, fine, like, I'll work for you if the freaking quarters heads, and Shadow Moon has all these tricks. Like he's been around the block a few times, so he knows like that betting on heads is like not gonna get him anywhere.
Yeah.
Flips the coin, ends up being heads because he knew it was gonna be tails. Like Shadow Moon thought it was gonna be tails. Turns out the coin was heads, so he ends up fine. I'll work for you. He gets him 3 shots of mead. First one's to something, second one's to seal the deal, and third one's to like christen it or whatever. So he takes these 3 shots of mead, 3 shots of mead with Mr. Wednesday, and this leprechaun comes up and like talks to Shadow Moon. And the stereotype, he goes, "You're a leprechaun, aren't you supposed to be small?" And he's like, "That's just a negative stereotype, right?" And like he's like this jacked up big bad, right? Wow. And he comes up and he's just like, "Oh, you want to see a coin trick?" Because he saw Shadow Moon playing with the coin, right? And he goes like this and just starts flicking gold coins right out of thin air, like with his fingers and stuff, and like pulling them behind his ears and doing all these tricks with them. And he's like, "I'll teach you how to do it if you fight me," right? He's like, "I'm always looking for a good fight." And he's like, "Oh, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you." He's like, "That's not what I'm here for." So he ends up fighting him because the leprechaun talks some shit about his dead wife. He said something just really messed up. I'm not going to say it on camera because it's pretty bad. We're a family-friendly show, right? So anyway, he ends up fighting him, right? He just leans across the table, punches the leprechaun guy in the face, right? He gets all like jacked up. He gets that crazy look. He's like bleeding from his nose. He's like, "Yeah." And so they start brawling in the bar. And then like it kind of shows like one of those scenes where like they match out like the punch at the same time, right? And it kind of goes to black. Shadow Moon wakes up in the back of Mr. Wednesday's car. And he goes, "What happened?" And he goes, "Oh," he's like, "You guys had a pretty good tussle, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "You guys," and they became buddy at the end or whatever. He goes, "Did he teach me that coin trick?" And he goes, "I believe he did." He's like, "He's probably not going to teach me again, huh?" Because he wanted to learn how he could just shoot gold coins out of thin air. So he learned, but they got so drunk and just fighting that he totally forgot, woke up, goes to his wife's funeral. He finds out that his wife was cheating on him with his best friend back home, and they died in a car accident.
Wow.
Yeah, and so Mr. Wednesday is like, take as much time as you need. I won't ever say those words to you again, right? Like, basically, you're gonna come work for me. You're gonna be my protection if I need it. So he's like the bodyguard for this like god.
And so Shadow Moon is a god himself, correct?
No, Shadow Moon is not.
Oh, so he's not a god.
No, he's not. He's just a regular human being, and I think that like maybe later on, like he's gonna discover that maybe he comes from some sort of lineage, you know, like from like a god or something like that, and that's why he was picked. Like maybe he's a demigod or something like that, and he doesn't know it. And he keeps having these crazy cryptic dreams. Like, you should watch the trailer real quick. Great show. But it leaves off for like, you know, it keeps you wanting more.
A few moments later.
All right, guys. So I just saw the trailers for
At least
American Gods.
you didn't scream like a girl.
Yeah, at least I did. My back hurts actually. So I just saw the trailer to American Gods. It looks really interesting. It looks very bloody.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. Why does a god need a mere human being to protect him?
And that's the thing. I'm sure there's more to the story, and he's not talking about it.
Interesting. Do you think he himself could have caused his wife to die? For him to
Do you think Mr. Wednesday caused the death of his wife?
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that could be, but at the same time, maybe not. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Cool. And there's only how many episodes so far?
One.
One? Okay. And you enjoyed what you saw?
Oh, dude, it was amazing.
Cool.
So, it looks like there's only 8 episodes in the season season. So
short season.
I think it was this Sunday. I think is when the episodes are. So look for it this Sunday on Stars. Check it out. It's really great.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. This is the Morning Game and Watch Drop. We just talked about American Gods. What's so funny?
Just the fact that he scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, you did.
You look shell-shocked. You're just like, oh, well, guys, we're just going to wrap it up now. Like, time to go crawl home in my corner.
Yeah, guys, thanks for joining us here. Remember, this is a 4-part weekly series that comes out every week, Tuesday through Friday. If you guys like what you saw, push that thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Any final words from them?
Stay beautiful, guys.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Like